Alright, we are back in Trino, ladies and gentlemen. Had some technical difficulties last night, so we ended up getting DC'd. But we're back. And we're hanging out and we're doing an MSQ. So, you know, spoilers. Cutscene before I was so rudely interrupted. Yes.
Fascinating. I appreciate your thoroughness in recounting the details. I too learned much, as I helped to treat the injured's wounds. The Malala's curative magics appear identical to Spheen's. This means that either her tutor was a Malala as well, or that the art had spread all throughout the Ninth. Then there are the symbols and tomes, which are highly reminiscent of Arcanima. If these elements indeed originated with the arcane geometries of the South Sea Isles, as in the source, 'tis curious that they have developed in so similar a manner on this shard.
Mind you don't share that with any other graduates of the Faculty of the Arcane.
I'm really glad I wasn't dumped on the other side of the cutscene, so I actually get to watch the rest of it.
Did you learn aught of note, Raha?
I'd be pretty annoyed.
I spoke with one of Treno's storekeepers about how they obtain their supplies. Though they are few and far between, other settlements yet exist on the Mist Continent, with a rail system facilitating the flow of goods between them. Unfortunately, barrier breaches trigger an emergency failsafe on the main line, so the train is presently stopped at a midway point until operations can resume. There are also maritime routes, but they see only occasional use. Often, as now, Treno must make do with what is to hand.
In addition to this constant state of scarcity, much of Treno's populace suffers from Levin sickness, not to mention the frequent attacks on the city and the resulting casualties. Yet everyone we've spoken with seems undaunted by these hardships. They are not only surviving, they are happy in spite of it all.
Couldn't be me.
Where there is life, there is hope.
Yeah.
When one believes in a better future, a tomorrow even the slightest bit brighter than today, there is naught to be done but build it. Until, stone by stone, the city rises.
Much like
a
the
noble
Crystarium.
city with noble purpose.
Much like the Crystarium, old friend. Oh no! Lommel! Lommel?
Is aught the matter, Lommel?
Lommel.
I think I've dropped something and now I can't find it anywhere. I'm doomed.
What? What did you drop? What could you possibly have dropped
Oh,
to
is
put
it
you in
this
such a
by
state?
chance? While
Oh.
I was distributing the remedy, I was asked to pass it along to you.
It's his Dragon Ball detector.
Yes! That's it! Yes! I'm not doomed.
Oh my gosh, he's such a dork. I love it.
Is that a tracking device?
You've a keen eye for technology. This thing picks up on the ether of the creatures that get through the barrier.
Yeah, he's gonna track the dragon.
That explains how you knew when they'd been vanquished.
Exactly. It shouldn't show anything now, but I can switch it on like so.
It's gonna show something. I can switch it on like so, and be like, fuck you, there's 5 griffins coming. Oh no! Oh my gosh. Oh.
No, she's going to kill me! Say, how'd you like to meet my sister Ayane? She's an electro engineer, so she knows all sorts of interesting stuff.
I take it she also built that device.
And that you'd like us to take it to her.
Oh yes, that's my sister. She's a genius. Everyone says so. And she won't kill me in front of other people. Probably. I mean, wouldn't it be interesting to watch her work? Maybe you can even help. It'd be, you know, edifying? Please! I beg you! Please!
I suppose that's that then.
Yeah? Okay. He has a twin sister. At the moment, Ayane should be waiting just past that park. Let's be off before anything changes her mind. Anyone changes their mind. I'm trying to remember the layout of Trino in 9. Because, like, this pond I remember. And I'm like, is she... Are we gonna go to the bird lady? Are we gonna find the bird lady's place? This is not the bird lady. Nor is she in the bird lady's house.
Ah, our visitors. Thanks for lending a hand earlier, but what brings you here?
Life insurance?
Lummel, what did you do?
You know that, advanced monster tracking, what's it? It may be a teeny tiny bit,
You broke it again? How many times must I tell you that we're running low on electro? I'm an engineer, not a bloody miracle worker.
Aren't those the same thing? Dear sister? What the heck?
I beg your forgiveness. I'm on my knees and everything, see?
What? He just... That was... What?
And since we have guests, can't you let it slide? Just this once?
How many times has this happened? She makes it sound like it's happened a bunch of times. Also, he knows the consequences.
He dragged you here just so I wouldn't tan his hide, didn't he? You'd never believe he's the elder sibling. I'm so sorry.
Girl,
Please,
it's fine.
don't be. We're glad for the opportunity to meet you. And Lummel mentioned that you might have some work we could assist with.
Oh, we can get you some more electrope. We know where to
There
get
are
some.
guests, Lummel, not servants. Must we have the manners talk again?
Please don't misunderstand. We asked to help, that we might learn what life is like in Treno. And with your expertise, we also hoped you could tell us more of how the city utilizes electrope.
Yeah,
If that's the way of it,
it's education.
then I'd be happy to share what I know.
When you spoke earlier, it sounded as if Treno had little electrope to spare. It's difficult to procure, I take it.
We never have as much as we need. And much of what we do have is repurposed. Well, you'll find me digging through the scrap heap whenever some vital device or another breaks down.
There is a mine. They have the
Repairing
mine.
that old barrier should be our highest priority. But we just don't have enough electrope on hand to do a proper job.
And the longer we go without access to the mine, the worse it'll get.
Yeah.
If only we could scare those beasts away.
Well,
Did we not pass through a mine on the way here?
we sure did, sweetheart. And took care of the beasts in one fell swoop. Haha.
Just the one! Incredible!
So, the mine is safe for mining again.
Well, at least for a while, yeah.
Hooray!
Leave the mining to your big brother. All you have to do is fix the tracker.
Yes, very well. If you go, do be careful. And once you get the machinery up and running, make sure to send some electrope over to the barrier service station.
Though we've cleared the mine, there is no telling what else waits outside the barrier. Shall I accompany you?
I'm so glad you asked. Seriously, I don't know what I'd do if I'd had to go alone.
Wonderful.
As we did pass through but recently, I expect Raha can keep him safe without our help.
Okay.
In the meantime, shall we assist Ayane with her repair work?
Girl, I have all of my crafters leveled. I'd be more than happy to. I wonder if they'll acknowledge that. Sometimes they do. Occasionally they'll like acknowledge what your job level and stuff is. So I do wonder if they'll let me show off my blacksmithing. I entirely forgot to ask your names. I am Cryle, and this is Tikar. Caranzo at your service. Accompanying Lommel is Grahatia, our own technology enthusiast. It's lovely to meet you. I feel strange putting you to work, but I'd be lying if I said I don't need the help. In the wake of an event like this, I presume a great deal of labor is required to restore everything to working order. The volume of fixes that need making is one matter, but I could handle it if it weren't for these legs of mine. The paralysis flares up at the worst times, I swear. Oh, she's got the lightning sickness. And I didn't bring a pork seed. I can manage a bit of shuffling from one station to the other on a good day, but I usually leave racing around the city to my brother. With him off to the mine, though, someone else needs to take care of the lightning sprites. They're drawn to the discharged aether of slain creatures. I'd offer you the detector to make tracking them down easier, but seeing as Lommel has managed to break it yet again, I do have this though. Toss some at a sprite, and you can suppress its ability to sense aether nearby. That usually gets them wandering out of the city towards more fertile ground. Oh, okay. So we needn't fight them. We find it safer not to. When threatened, they'll siphon energy from facilities we need to keep our medical services running, or emit bursts that overload nearby systems. Oh, okay. I'm glad they explained. For the same reason, I recommend you stick to thoroughfares that will allow you to spot them well in advance. I would hate for you to be injured while helping us. Understood. I thought I was about to carry her around. But I guess there are Lalafell players, so... We'll want to split up again to cover more ground. Yep. I was so ready to just be like, hey, girl, I can get you where you need to go. I'm big. Just pick you up. But then yeah, like, some people actually play Lalafell. Gross. So they wouldn't be able to do the same thing. Though you scan the area thoroughly, you see no lightning sprites. Great. Well. Some lightning sprites. Lightning sprites. Time to test your tossing arm has arrived. Alright, do I just click on them, or... I suppose I don't want to get too near them. Oh. Okay. It's zones like this that makes me wish we could roam around more and explore, like, some of the interiors, or like what's down here? Oh, what's down here? Oh, but look at that. Look at that place. Like, I'd love to go over there. tournament. He's talking about the tournament. The not triple triad tournament. God, what is that called? Commander or something? I don't know. Anyway. Affable Lake. Yeah, so much of this area is just window dressing. We don't actually get to go inside or walk around. It's okay. You're back. Were there many sprites? I mean, to some extent, yeah. They don't, they probably don't have the time or funding necessary to model things to that level of detail. Just a handful on your route, then. Could be worse. Still, it's important to keep the city free of them. We're much obliged. There you got it. No problem. Crowley's taking a while. Being new to the city, if something were to happen, she wouldn't know where to go for help. Would you check on her? She started off in the direction of Town Hall. Of course I'll go click on some more things and watch a cutscene. You're looking might lost there, lad. Aught I can help with? I'm looking for a Malala friend of mine. She's wearing a yellow hood with ears. A Malala? Seen quite a few of them today. But if she's a friend of yours... I presume you mean Cryle. Had a grand old chat with her earlier. Not to mention she saved my hide. Can't believe I missed that lightning sprite till it was right on top of me. It's thanks to her that I got out unscathed. A bit awkward striking up a conversation after that. And it'd been a while since I'd talked to anyone I haven't known my whole life. She's a kind lass. Good at putting folks at ease. Like Miali. Quite enjoyed telling her about the city. When we were done chatting, she went off towards the canal. I had a touch of melancholy about her though. I wasn't sure why. Didn't think it was something I said, but I knew that if it was, saying more wouldn't help, so I let her go. I reckon she'd welcome the company of a good friend right now. Meow. Why is it so long until the tournament? My deck is ready. Oh, girl. That's the shot. Okay, back to it.
Ah, were you looking for me?
Oh, I might get a better
I
camera
only
angle
intended
here.
to sit down for a moment, but I must have lost track of time.
It's a lot to take in.
Will you lend me your ear?
I've got 2 of them.
The source and the 9th. Someday I will have to decide which one to call home. The thought has lingered like a storm cloud in my mind. I've tried to ignore it, remind myself that we have more important matters to contend with. But I cannot keep drifting between these worlds forever.
You weren't drifting before. And, like, your home is still with us for as long as you want. I don't understand.
When I first learned the truth of my past, I assumed it would have no bearing on my future. The source was my home, and the students of Baldessian my purpose.
See, exactly what I'm saying.
After meeting my parents, it struck me that to simply choose the source would be to abandon them. And not only them, but a home I could have loved, had my life gone as it should have.
No, come on.
That is why I had to learn more of this place. And the me I could have been.
Okay, I do kind of get it. Well, it's like she grew up on the source. She spent her whole life, you know, in Charlian and elsewhere. So it does feel like just because your parents came from this place, it's like I have some family in Ecuador somewhere, right? If I met them, if I went down there and found them, that doesn't mean I'd have to abandon all of this or change my life, right? Like, nor should I. Just because a part of me is, you know, comes from there. So it just, it's one thing to want to know where you come from, but I think having that disrupt who you are now and who you've chosen to be, it's like, I don't know, I don't think this needs to change her entire life, but let's hear what she has to say.
I feel even less certain than before.
Just Be you. Be you as you are
Though
now.
we are strangers to them, these people have welcomed us as if we are their own. It's like speaking with old friends. And knowing now the challenges they face, what would it say about me if I just left them behind and returned to the source?
We travel all over helping people. That's what we do. So we can help these people too. We don't have
Is
to leave
that
right
who
now.
I am? Who I was meant to be? Or is this where I belong?
Oh, girl. Thank you for listening. I'm a little less afraid to face the answer now, whatever it may be. And when I find it, I hope you'll be there. But we've kept Ayane waiting long enough. Let's hurry back. Yeah, I think Miss Ma'am is too caught up in thinking about who she should be. Like, she knows who she is. Just be who you are. Now we can relax until my brother does the same. With your friend escorting him, he can't get himself into too much trouble. Unless he tumbles down the stairs into town again, I suppose.
That reminds me. The structures near the barrier all seem to be designed for Milala. Is there a reason that those in the center of the city are so much larger?
Oh yes. The center is the oldest part of Treno, built by the Hune and the Eldite before the Milala came.
So Treno predates the Milala's arrival?
And if you think about it, the Malala fled
The mayor at
the
the time was
source to
kind
here
enough
anyway.
to take our ancestors in, and gave them leave to establish their own residential quarter.
Yet I have seen naught but Milala since we came to the city. Where did the other peoples go?
Oh, we ate them.
Alexandria. In the closing days of the storm surge, when death and destruction were everywhere, they believed it would be safer. Treno didn't have a barrier at first, you see. But one of our industrious brethren had served as tutor in the royal household, and returned to us with knowledge of the barrier's design. It's thanks to him that the city survives to this day.
And it was your dad, wasn't it?
Might I ask a more personal question? We previously uncovered some records pertaining to the Milala's past. In them, it was written that the Milala left their paradise of eternal summer when a great calamity froze their isles.
Yeah. So,
Understandably, all were not content to leave their homeland behind. Some attempted to return using the same power that had brought them here, but they found the way closed to them. Never again has the golden path opened that allowed their ancestors to flee to safety. Tell me, were that golden path to open once more, and you were to find the Milala homeland restored to its former glory, would you go back?
that's a lot to spring on a person out of nowhere.
I'd certainly like to see that paradise of eternal summer for myself. Who wouldn't? But it wouldn't be going back. After all, my one and only home is here. Treno, this run-down, beat-up, beautiful city.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
You truly love it, don't you?
Do you know what the speaker said when the Malala came to this place? O life, flourish on this faraway shore. Unfurl your fragile petals with fearless joy. Let this sky grant shelter from darkest storm, and here bloom, hand in hand, forevermore. We never forgot those words. Not my ancestors, nor my grandmother, nor my brother and me. That boundless optimism, that communal spirit, that is Treno. No matter what comes or how hard it gets, we'll choose joy over fear and stand together. There's nowhere else I'd rather be.
Oh, girl. That's beautiful.
Nowhere else you'd rather be. Perhaps it really is as simple as listening to your heart.
Yeah. yeah, that's fair. We could do without the lightning cancer. But yeah, for real though. We don't need. Kryle's getting all twisted up in knots, and then yeah, bringing up the Malala's like ancient past from Alo Alo Island. I'm like, that's back on the source. So technically, the Malala are from the source. Technically, everyone is from the source. Before the sundering, before Vana said man must walk. All that kind of stuff. It's like, come on. I'm not saying this can't be home, but like, I don't think it's that hard. It's not that deep. Earlier, you said that your brother couldn't get into too much trouble if he was with Raha, but how much trouble is that precisely? One would think they ought to have returned by now. Well, conversely, I hadn't expected to see the two of you again so soon. I take it Miale's curiosity is sated. For the moment, I gave her a brief account of the situation in Alexandria, as well as events involving the key. She was most interested in the latter. In fact, it seems she knew of the relic long before we did, and wishes to discuss it with everyone. Would you be able to join us? She knows of the key. Of course she knows of the key. It's ancient Malala history. I should love to go straight away, but we are awaiting Malala's return. As we speak, Miale herself is making her rounds through the city. We have time. Wait at the meeting point. Really? You couldn't just have the cutscene do it like a time skip?
We're back! The mine is in working order, I'm pleased to say.
Beautiful. Beautiful, child.
Electrope is being delivered for the barrier even as we speak.
Triumph.
Have you two finished regaling the mayor?
We have. Though she has her own story to tell. Of the key, in fact. We thought you might like to join us at the...
This is an evacuation alert.
Nani the fuck?
All citizens, please proceed to emergency shelters. Repeat, please proceed to emergency shelters. The Doom train is approaching. Repeat, please proceed to emergency shelters.
The Doom train is approaching.
The Doom train? Wasn't that one of Lindblom's weapons of war? You know of it? I've never seen it myself, but according to Zelenia, it was an armored vehicle used to transport war beasts to the front. In order to prevent them from running wild ere their deployment, a powerful arcane entity was housed in the engine.
The end of the war didn't slow it one bit. Quite the contrary. Fueled by lightning ether, it's been speeding across the continent ever since. The Doom Train and its beasts bring death and destruction everywhere it goes. It's a veritable calamity on rails. It passed near Trenno some years ago, claiming many lives, including our parents. I must go and repair the barrier as swiftly as possible. Without it, we haven't got a chance.
You can't be serious! You'll never finish in time, and you'll be right in its path.
Well...
I have to try. For Trenno.
Yane, no!
It seems my services are required once more.
I'll go with you. Perhaps my knowledge of Electrope will be of use.
I wish I were a fighter like you two. Keep her safe, will you? Please?
I like Sweetsbrook.
While destroying the Doom Train would be preferable, we should seek to delay its advance at the very least.
You can't be thinking of fighting it head-on. That's madness.
I fought bigger. Well, now I have to do it.
If your mind is made up, there may be a way. There's a freight depot not far from us. We can use the train that's stopped there.
Raha mentioned that before, did he not?
Mm-hmm.
The Doom Train will have to pass through the depot to reach Trenno. And since the evacuation alert was only just triggered, we might be able to reach it first.
So, we commandeer this freight train, match our speed to the enemy's, and use it as a platform from which we launch a sustained counteroffensive. Is that your proposal?
It'd be better than trying to smash the bloody thing before it runs us all over. And if
Works
it might
for me.
save Yane, I'll do whatever it takes. Let me drive the train. That will leave you free to concentrate on the fight.
Lumul.
I need to grab a few things. Meet me by the gate.
Determination, that's what we need. If anyone can stop a speeding weapon of war, it is Takao. But we must also recognize the threat posed by its company of beasts. If its influence is so powerful that even as it barrels ahead, enthralled creatures continue to follow it, then the train may well gather additional minions as it draws near. There is no telling how many will charge Trenno's gate, so we should prepare for the worst. Perhaps Ishtola and I ought to remain on guard here. I'm inclined to agree. Oh, she is. I am standing on top of her. I am so sorry. Takao, while you remove the head of this metal serpent, we will attend to the defense of the city. Among other things, we must do what we can to ensure the citizens get to shelter before the fighting begins. Godspeed. Didn't even notice her standing there. Oh man, it's Doom Train time! Although Treno has its own railway station, our assailants from earlier left it in need of significant repairs. Thus, we'll be taking a hover cargo. My friend here has volunteered for the mission, and yes, I did explain the dangers. The cargo's equipped with a portable barrier, and frankly, I'm great at my job. I guarantee our safety during the ride. What happens once we get to Bintini, well, that is your problem. It certainly is. Let me know when you're ready to move out. Be a raid, so let me just change real quick. Let's go. Ready? Then our fearless operator will help you aboard. We make for Bintini with all haste. I'll have us there in a flash. Do keep any limbs you're attached to and would like to remain attached to inside the vehicle. Yeah, very cute. Let's go kill a train. Lots of trains in this expansion, come to think of it. Actually in the game, because there's Phantom Train and this is Doom Train, and then we're at a train depot, and then there was the train into Garlemald.
This is it. You'll be riding that flat car at the rear of the train.
Sure thing.
I'll be all the way at the front, pushing her as fast as she can go. The Doom Train moves at breakneck speed. If we're too slow, it'll plow right through us. Speaking of which, we'd best get underway before it does just that. Don't forget you're fighting for Ayane. For all of Treno.
I got you, bud. Hell on Rail is now accessible. Alright, let's go. Please don't DC us like the Arcadian did. This is all so similar to Magitech, but it's just on a different level, you know? Come on, we're almost there. Let me in! Let me in! Oh, here we go. Instant portrait set to default. No. Oh, no 6 summoning animation. We're just all here now. Damn, Thomas, what happened? Oh.
We're in it now! I'm counting on you!
Okay, so the blocks do stop. It's up in. Hopefully we can stop that too. Great. Oh no, Lara! Ah. Okay. Arise from your grave. Here it comes.
Look again! You're right back there! Use the console panel to get up there!
Energy circles between the jaws. Okay, yep. The beam change hit goes off. Right onto the panel. Oh, okay. Moving.
How many times are you going to do that?
I don't know. How many cards do we have left? Seems like a lot, actually. What the? A bit. Oh, I don't like the train dimension. Oh, I'd rather not be in the train dimension. Oh, it targets. So the fact that I got hit was cool. What a crazy thing. Here it comes.
What's in there? You're still aboard, right?
Sure. Why does it have arms?
Ethereal! Arms?
Oh, okay. Alright. It's doing things. Oh.
I have to disconnect the car! Quick! Jump on the next one!
Oh, go, 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 go.
Thunder! Cover!
Oh, it's coming back this way. Oh. Yup. Headlamp, stay on the ground. Ooh, watch out for the turrets. Jaws, get up. Oh, you're gonna move. Windpipe is gonna try to suck us in. Oh, damn. The lasers. Gotta turn, no. Hit it harder. Easy for you to say. Although, no. Oh, I see. It travels in that diamond shape. On the ground. I didn't know that. I was kind of hoping it would send ads at us, because it talked about transporting monsters. Like an ad phase would make a lot of sense. I think we can take the bus from now on. Joker. Looks like we did it. We destroyed the train.
Phew. No more adventures, thank you. That was enough bravery for a lifetime.
You say that.
But we did it! We stopped the Doom train. Well, mostly you did.
Hey, I couldn't have done it without you driving the train.
Before we can celebrate, though, we need to make sure Treno's secure. As I feared, stray beasts to the south. I've lost track of how many times I've asked you for help, but I need your help again.
As if I'd say no. Weird choice of music, because that's the music that plays when you're traveling through the ethereal sea type places. I have to believe that Iane will be safe with your comrades while we attend to matters elsewhere. I'll see to the wounded. You try not to join them, all right? Your progress through the battle will be saved at certain points. In the event that you are defeated, you will... Oh, solo battle, huh? Alright. A short time earlier. Oh no!
No!
Can you stand?
Yes! Thank you so much. There were others being attacked over by the canal. Could you possibly...
Of course, I'll go right away. The rest of you should get to the town hall. I can't leave anyone behind. I won't.
Are we playing as Kyle now? We are! Oh, okay.
Best make sure the evacuation route is clear first.
Is a pickup.
Done. Now to aid those people by the canal.
In Final Fantasy 5 or 6, whichever one has Cryo. Anyway, not important now.
Help is on the way.
Restores only HP. Got it. Butterfly increases with each successful.
There may be other stragglers.
The power of balloons. Balloon magic is one of the strongest magics. Get going.
That breeze is awfully warm. Oh no!
Our home!
First things first, the fire.
We use some water magic. Nixie magic.
To take a leaf out of Y'shtola's book.
Wow, pickers really can make anything.
Not a moment too soon. I hope that was the worst of it.
Somebody help!
I've always liked the
A
idea.
voice. Further out.
Where your eager magic is shaped by your creativity and everything. That would be good to me. Anyway,
I'll take care of this. Make
butterfly.
shelter.
Oh. Oh, man. Oh. Butterfly was not enough.
How many are there? Is that all of them?
Probably should have asked that before you took your weapon away.
A behemoth!
You cut that rather close.
Thank goodness you're all right.
Ayane has finished the repairs. We need only hold the line until the barrier is in place.
And hold hold the line, we will. Together.
Are we coming back? Or will we find this department? No problem.
I can still fight. I can.
I have no doubt.
The leaven grows more volatile. Something is coming!
Full lightning! Ishola, Speen, lend me your strength!
Two of us to disperse these balls of lightning.
Just keep the lightning at bay a little longer! Take cover behind the spriggers! The tide is turning! Press the attack!
It's triggering. That's great. No problem. Oh, baby girl.
I must say, that was an incredible performance.
Flatterer. What is it?
The barrier is restored. The people of Treno may rest easy once more.
Yo. Get wrecked.
The perimeter is clear, everyone. And thanks to our guests, the Doom Train has been destroyed. Last but not least, Ayane fixed the barrier. We don't need to worry about beasts anymore. This calls for a celebration.
The Doom Train is gone for good.
That's our Ayane.
They're safe. All of them.
Okay.
Alila?
Alright, so who are you then?
Kryl. Does the name Alila mean aught to you?
My mother. Did you know her?
Easy, girl.
I'm sorry, my dear. We should get you patched up before aught else. Alila's story and that of the key are one and the same. After you've rested and recovered, I'll tell you the tale. You have no cause to fret, I promise you.
She's your sister.
While Lummel forgot to give the order, bless him. There's work to be done, ere we can celebrate. First and foremost, we must see to any injured. Come and find me at Town Hall when you're ready.
Without further delay, then.
You needn't mind me. My injuries are far from severe.
But your curiosity is another matter, is it not? Your feet will deliver you to Miaili all the swifter if you can actually walk on them.
Should have been me healing Kyle, but oh well. While I would rather not have tumbled to the pavement in front of half the city, I am none the worse for wear, thanks to Ishtola. But what of yourself? If you have any hurts, we can tend to them now before we see Miali. I'm good. Curious, isn't it? I want to know more than anything, yet part of me is still terrified. But having come so far, I can't turn from the truth now. If everyone is feeling up to it, let us go and have our answers. Yes, let's. Wow. Man, to think we have spent so much time hanging out in what is basically a section living. Oh, look at this place. I wish we could actually go into town hall here. It's the auction house, right? I don't recognize that lion or that griffin statue, but that looks an awful lot like the auction house. And there's a train down there. More trains. Okay. Let's go.
Ere I begin my tale, there is something about our family that you need to understand.
Is Miali actually
We are
his sister?
descendants of the speakers of Eld. And I myself am the latest to inherit the role. Even as we do our utmost to ensure our people's welfare in our adopted home, it has ever been our duty to find a means to return whence we came.
Well, I've got good news for you
Alas.
on that.
Our ancestral treasure never did answer our prayers. And that left my elder sister, the previous speaker, mired in doubt.
So your auntie.
It was then, when she was at her most vulnerable, that preservation reached out to her.
The key is none other than that relic, and it has been in the safekeeping of our people since time immemorial.
I was expecting
Yes.
the time...
When lightning threatened this world, we attempted to use the key to flee again, like our ancestors once did. Alas, no matter what we tried, we couldn't invoke its power. We had all but given up when Preservation approached us with an offer of partnership.
We've heard this part before, from my parents' memories.
Okay. I had assumed that the time distortion was a lot larger because they had to use Vanguard to stabilize the 9th time stream and align it with the sources. Or at least when they did the overlap, and brought Solution 9 into on top of, God, what's the place called? Yatsu, no, something, I don't know. Anyway, Aaronville's home. Although, I guess Aaronville's mom was still alive. Well, no, because then, yeah, so I'm just not sure how much time has actually passed here, but apparently, Auntie is still alive. Who knows how old she is. Okay.
My mother...
Maybe.
...was your sister.
Actually, I don't know if Lalafels live longer. That's a good question.
She was. Which makes you an heir to the Speaker's legacy. The last message I received from your parents said that in order to thwart Preservation's design, they must send away both their daughter and the key. I now understand what became of the former. As for the latter, through conversing with your friends, I gleaned with whom it currently resides.
And is it your wish that we give it back?
We Milala are the people of Treno now. Here is where we've put down our roots. The moment Elila relinquished the key, she relinquished our claim to it as well. But be that as it may, my sister gave up not only her life, but her darling daughter, to prevent its misuse. It is my duty to ensure that its new bearer is worthy. So, should it answer your call as it never did ours, how would you use the key's power?
My key, my rules. I don't know. I mean, if it lets us travel to other shards, that was my first inclination, but... And they're not implying that it has other powers, right? It just opened the doorways. So, I mean, I figured that was what we were going to use it for.
For some, that might be a self-serving end. But your deeds are proof that I needn't worry.
Listen.
And what's more, there's your friendship with my niece. I dare say that speaks well of your character.
Yes, my friendship with the niece that you've never met before this. But, like, I am fully on some Doctor Who shit. I am an idiot traveling around and helping people wherever I can. So, now I just need a box to travel in.
By the by, Do you have any records pertaining to the key here in Treno?
Would that we did. But Delilah took everything with her when she joined Preservation. If aught remains, it would be in Alexandria.
And so we find ourselves returned to our original course.
Looks that way.
Shale may have made some progress. Perhaps it's time to bring our visit to an end. But by that, I don't mean to say that I don't feel welcome in Treno. You've all been so kind and accommodating. And in many ways, it's my hometown. It's just that, well,
It's not your hometown.
It's all right, my dear.
You've got friends and family here now. That's it.
It is true that some feel bound by blood or birthplace, but I don't believe that your parents would have wanted that for you. They devoted their lives to understanding the key so that future generations would not be burdened by it. As we have chosen Treno, so too should you choose the place you call home. A place where you can bloom and grow with fearless joy.
I will.
See, that's...
We must give you a proper send-off, though. Wait for us by the gate, will you?
See, that's what I was trying to say.
A word of caution, Keeper of the Key.
Uh-huh. Ooh. Musical sting.
As you know, it is a relic that has traveled across centuries and worlds, passing through countless hands. Oft beckoning to those ruled by ambition or avarice. Indeed, some have wondered if it chooses its master. But I believe differently. I believe that some inexorable force, call it fate, if you will, ushers it from one bearer to the next. Be wary, for fate's regard now falls upon you.
Who was that? Are we not gonna chase after them? A mysterious figure who's suspiciously not a Malala in a town that is ostensibly full of only Malala? How was she not eaten? They ate all the rest of the talls. How are we not chasing after her? Oh, if I had my way, that like immediately we just find that girl. Actually, yeah, it's because we didn't render the rest of the town, so you can't actually legally fly. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's all good. coming to eat us. Oh no! Next they'll eat me! Oh my god!
Thank you all for everything.
We're the ones who should be thanking you. You fought so many times for us.
Of course.
I've tended to the people's immediate hurts, but see that they receive appropriate care as they recover.
And...
I still can't believe you took down the Doom Train. Just like that. You're my hero, truly. And I'm sure Mum and Dad and everyone else we lost will rest easier now that it can never hurt anyone again.
No problem.
For my part, I cannot thank you enough for supporting my plan for the barrier. Not to mention that we wouldn't even have the electrope to restore it without your aid. I can't wait to see what else we can do now that the mine is back in service.
You can re-establish connection with Alexandria.
Kryl. O life, flourish on this faraway shore. Unfurl your fragile petals with fearless joy. Let this sky grant shelter from darkest storm, and here bloom, hand in hand, forevermore. Remember that, will you? Whatever shore you choose.
Of course, those words and our people will always be in my heart.
After so long without her, I had begun to forget what my sister was like. Her face, her voice, fading like the mist. All I could remember clearly was her resolve as we parted for the last time. But now I've seen her again. In you, sweetheart. For bringing her back to me. It is a joy to have met you, Kryl.
You too, Aunt Miaili.
I know your home lies far from here, but to us you'll always be family. Come and see us once in a while, won't you?
I will.
And it might not be that easy.
My comrades have found a treatment for Levin's sickness, so I'll bring it to Treno as soon as I can.
Great.
My, you certainly have no shortage of accomplished friends.
Very true. She's lived a whole life.
We'll await your return, my dear.
So like I say, it may not be that easy, but it can be simple. Oh.
Life is full of surprises when one lives in hope. Isn't that right, Delilah?
Oh. Man, I wish these bots would stop bothering me and be like, hey, you should buy viewers. I'm not gonna do that. Anyway. On a practical note, I am more certain than ever that Shale's work will yield vital insights into the key. I look forward to speaking with her when we arrive in Solution 9. If you don't mind, might we first make our way to Resolution? Gosson will be wondering about my absence. Heavens, yes. I apologize for keeping you from your duties for so long. I think nothing of it. I was more than happy to be part of your adventure. And Gosson will forgive me once I tell him of Trina. Yes! Yes! Oh. So good. Back to Solution 9. I gotta do the Christmas event, too. Once we're done with the MSQ stuff. This is it, huh? I wonder what happens next. Surely, they won't reveal themselves to us yet, right? Be like, yeah, while you were gone, Ascians came by and they said, mwahaha, and then they twirled some mustaches. They weren't even their mustaches. They just took some random bypassers who had mustaches and they twirled their mustaches. Anyway. I do think, oh my gosh, I do think that would be very funny if there was like a mustache twirling villain, but he couldn't grow his own facial hair, so he just had like a minion nearby to twirl their mustache. Anyway, moving on. I'm sorry, that's such a weird fucking thought. This explains much. I wondered why I had seen neither hide nor hair of your majesty these past days. May I ask where you have been? You didn't tell anyone you were leaving? Girl! Girl, be responsible! You are a queen! Oh, okay, anyway. It's quite a long story. However stalwart your companions, traversing the mist continent with no knowledge of what awaited was extraordinarily reckless. That I cannot deny, but it availed us much. We have the opportunity to resume diplomatic relations with a long-time ally. And as I did not, in fact, come to harm, all is well that ends well. Should you feel compelled to go on any other excursions in the future, I expect that you will notify me beforehand. Yes, of course. It was remiss of me. I apologize. She's just not used to being queen. She's new at being queen. She didn't think of the responsibilities. Duty's call is most insistent. Nevertheless, whenever you require my aid, please do not hesitate to seek it. And then there were 4. And then there were 5 again. You're back. How did it go? Did you find a way down? Yeah, it was crazy. There's like a whole town full of little Malala. And that's what happened. Treno. I've heard the name. Incredible that it's sheltered the Malala all this time. What's more, the mayor was able to share the story of the key from her perspective. She believes that the historical documents pertaining to it are stored in Preservation's archives. They could be, though our work isn't done yet. We've made progress on the decryption. I was on my way to the containment complex to review the data in situ. In that case, allow me to accompany you. Though it may be incomplete, I should like to review the information available. We'll contact you as soon as we've made some sense of it. In the meantime, might I suggest that our warrior of light get a good night's sleep or two? You never know what manner of hellish technology will be after us next. And Kryl, I assume you'll be wanting to familiarize yourself with the care and feeding of corpses. Indeed. While I'm aware of the principles, I was needed elsewhere when the others were treating the living afflicted. I shall have to ask Ishtola to instruct me. Tis the least I can do for my family. I intend to visit them whenever possible, but my home will always be here in the Source. There's nowhere I'd rather be. There's no place I'd rather be. No place I'd rather be. Unable to carry any more items. My inventory is a mess. I like your little outfit. With your little hat and tie. What is that? Is that crafting gear? Artful of latest work shirt. Yeah, that's crafting gear. Looks cute. Anyway. Let me just throw away my Thavenarian onions. Yeah, of course. Don't be ridiculous. Broccoli. I don't need this much broccoli. And who needs this much broccoli? No one. Wretched vegetable. I'm just kidding. Broccoli is delicious. Earlier in Trino. We're gonna see that dragon girl? No?
Now, there is much to be done. With access to the mine restored, I'd like to explore methods to expand our food production systems. I look forward to your insights.
Oh, surely our little friends can't be evil, right? She turned around and now there is much to be done. Erect the summoning pyre. We must burn the tolls. And summon our master Azathoth.
Oh, my poor heart. I only meant to steal a glimpse while we were in the area. But our eyes definitely met, didn't they? Oh, that's not ideal. Such fearsome instincts to perceive me as a threat in an instant. But I shouldn't be surprised. It's the Source's vaunted hero, after all.
Halmarut!
Oh, dear me! Oh.
She is a threat? Oh no! Five Nights at Freddy's!
One need hardly be the warrior of light to notice you. You're far from subtle.
Oh no.
As if the horns and scales weren't enough, you insist upon dressing for another century. Those clothes must be as old as I am.
Yeah.
Where is your robe?
You mean the robe that practically announces me as an Ascian?
Halmarut.
Not that I don't intend to reveal that detail, but it will be at a time of my choosing. Besides, if one of us can't help but draw the eye, it's you. Oh, Calyx, how you've grown. Smaller, that is. And surprisingly cute-ish.
Put me down.
I'm sure he'll have another body when he's ready to announce
Jests
himself.
aside, we will be departing the 9th all too soon. If you wish to say your goodbyes, I could find you a vessel and mold it to match your preferred presentation.
Don't you dare. I will not debase myself by occupying a living body ever again. And in any case, to travel the rift as you do requires the shedding of one's flesh, does it not?
And in any case, I kind of like this body, actually.
I apologize if I upset you. Your understanding is, in essence, correct. The magics cannot bring a vessel through the rift. Ergo, you must discard it and assume a form of pure ether until you reach the other side. However, that doesn't mean you need discard everything like so much refuse. Using fissures such as this, one can easily send small amounts of matter between reflections. Matter such as your archived memories.
All the more reason to remain as I am. At present, I could pass through a fissure myself. And as this form suffices for surveying the material realm, I see no reason to expend effort searching for a replacement. I wish only to observe. That is enough.
Very well. I shan't press. Nevertheless, odd though you may look, I would encourage you to bid farewell to those to whom you have attachment. For now that you've failed, unless our hero changes course, this world is doomed to die.
What? What do you mean, doomed to die?
I had hoped to banish death from their lives. Why should it come to all, whether they will it or no? Why must any accept this burden and grief?
Oh, by doomed to die, you
never
mean
about
it has
any
death
one
in it,
person.
huh?
So no, there are none with whom I would exchange fond farewells. But so long as mankind yet survives, I can hold fast to my faith. That my life's work might again bring someone salvation.
Hold fast you must, as we press ever onward.
Towards what goal exactly?
For soon it begins, and every world shall tremble. The Winterers must be prepared to outlast the great withering to come.
That's your ominous prediction, is it?
No, it's nature's proclamation. Can't you hear it? It echoes in the silence, left by the will of the star.
What? Whither blows fate's wandering will, for grey clouds presage winter's chill. Presage. Okay, Halmarut was one of the Convocation of the 14. The seat of Halmarut specialized in fungal and plant life, with the phytobiology wing of Academia Anider being host to the research of the words of Halmarut. That is the dungeon with like the shark boss and stuff. Interesting. So Halmarut was named after Halmarut the Arbiter, the Scion of Light, in opposition to Exodus the Judge Saul in Final Fantasy XII. Interesting. So, what the heck, man? I mean, we knew other Ascians were out there. We knew that. We know this. We knew there must be a few of them left, at least. And certainly Gaia is one of them, but Halmarut. Okay, well, I guess that's it for the MSQ, and we've done the story of the Arcadians. So the last thing we need to wrap up in Dawn Trail is Juno. That's the final thing. Well, let's go see what's going on with Christmas stuff. Probably a Nicodia. Ooh, snow. I should change outfits. Here we go. That's nice and Christmas-ish. I don't have like an actual Christmas outfit, but that's okay. Let's see. I should have a... Let's see. Minion. What kind of minion do I have? Good here. Grooving Green. Kuromaru. Kinda just looks like black. It does just look like Black Hayate. Wind up Yakoi, wind up Goblin. Wind up Goblin, wind up, oh, Hobgoblin. Tinker's Bell. Okay, need something snowy. I don't know if I have like a Shiva or or like a little snowman. Got a little Fenrir. Could have a little Fenrir. That's cute enough. And kind of ice flavored. Sure. Nah. That's not quite it. That's adorable. Does it sit on my shoulder? Oh my god, I'm a Disney princess. That's precious. We're keeping that. That's what we're doing. Look at that. Look at that little guy. Oh. Okay. Let's go, little guy. Let's go, little buddy. We're gonna go see Christmas stuff. Ah, that is a wind-up alpha. I'm like, is that someone else's alpha? I'm Garanji. Oh yes. Mikao, what a pleasure it is to see you again in this most festive of seasons. Allow me to reiterate my thanks for your contributions to Starlight's past. Inspired by an oldish Guardian tale, the Starlight celebration is about granting the wishes of children, and this year we are bringing back the festive market that offers joy and merriment to young and old alike, the Starlight Stalls. The first time around, the Carline Canopy supplied us with Kinder Punch, a kind of mulled punch, which we provided to guests. It proved tremendously popular, so we are planning to provide it again, with a twist. Alas, with all the celebrants busy attending to the preparation of the stalls, we haven't been able to get work on said twist. If you're not otherwise occupied, might you be willing to lend us a hand? Yeah, of course. I'm truly grateful. Without further ado, please join me in the Carline Canopy stall at the market. There, I shall explain the particulars to you. When you are ready, the guide yonder will be glad to escort you through. I shall see you anon. I took a bunch of pictures here last year. I feel like there was more snow on the ground last year. Maybe not. Maybe I'm imagining things. A sundries vendor. Ooh, some dyes. Okay. I think Alpha's up this way. Oh. The little Nutkin and Yeti from from previous seasons. Okay, we're here. Oh well. Alpha and Omega have a tendency to come and go as they please. Oh, hey! Mr. Manderville. Godbert. Mr. Godbert Manderville. Okay, let's get back to the actual quest. My thanks again for assisting us. I've asked Mione to join me in explaining our punch plans. She should be along any moment now. Ah, so you're the adventurer who's been roped in to help. An excellent choice, given the fine work you did distributing the punch last festival. It was a favorite among attendees, and the mugs had the desired effect of promoting the Carline canopy. When I mentioned this to my guild counterparts in other city-states, they were keen to have their homes represented on the mugs as well. And so, we had these beauties made. They bear local vistas and motifs, such as a galleon for Limsalomensa and a cactuar for Ulda, with seasonal flourishes worked in for the festive touch. Since we now have 3 lovely mugs, we thought it would be fitting to serve up 3 varieties of Kinderpunch. In Gridania, punch is traditionally made by simmering the juice of locally grown apples and blood currants, cinnamon, and various herbs. For the Lominsan and Uldan varieties, I'm keen to incorporate ingredients found in their respective locales, but I haven't been able to decide on what. And therein lies our request. Hello? Could we get some mulled punch, please? Whoa, new mug designs. Are the pictures of other cities? I wonder what they're like. Ah, young Joltain. The punch isn't ready yet, but it shan't be much longer now. We are currently preparing 2 new varieties, you see, using ingredients from the cities shown on these mugs. It does me well to see the youngling's curiosity for faraway lands. It further motivates me to serve Kinderpunch that will not disappoint, which brings me back to the task we have for you. We ask that you investigate what ingredients we should use to create punch that best captures each nation. Gridania's market attracts many visitors from the realm over, and adventurers such as yourself should have no trouble identifying suitable individuals and coaxing out the relevant information. I mean, I could always just take an airship, or Aetherite, I could just travel over there. Your confidence is most assuring. I shall apprise the other celebrants of the situation and then return to Mikato's amphitheater. I look forward to your findings. Sure, no problem. Oh man, look at that Yule log. That's ridiculous. That's so much cake. Children, you can't eat that much cake. Oh, I like the bomb candle. That's so cute. I wonder how many of these are actually housing items. I'm pretty sure we can get this cake somewhere. Not from here, obviously, but it would be nice. Oh, those are so cute. I wouldn't mind having some of these at our house. I need to... Man, I really do need to find a nicer, like, table setting situation. Oh well. Well, that's a basic premise, and they're going to reward me by giving me some of said Kinder Punch, and then I'll try to figure out a nice table setting to tie the whole thing together. The house is... It's kind of decorated for the holidays. I don't really have a Christmas tree or anything, though. Anyway... Maybe I can post pictures up on Patreon or figure out how the YouTube channel posts work. We'll see. I should show off a picture from last year. I guess it didn't have all that much snow. I did get a picture with Alpha and Omega, though. Let me see. is a bit large. Let me shrink that down a little bit. See, you can totally find them there. Anyway, I took this picture last year. Yeah. I have a few pictures from last year when they just introduced that zone. Let's see. I like this one. This one's cute. I took them kind of like photographs and everything. And then, let's see. This one? Yeah. Same outfit as last year. I haven't really had a chance to update my Christmas glam. But it had the, the fluffy trim and everything that was pretty good. So, I think it works. I know it's just the default, summoner look, but it's okay. And I took, let's see. Yeah. Took this one back in Ishgard, because the housing district was all oven lights. I should probably retake some of these. I've gotten a lot better at G-pose since I started doing those Final Fantasy deck tech videos. God, this one was from... Actually, I'm not sure when this one is from. It's older, certainly. (2022) copyright date says 2022. Looks like. They put a little. Actually, I'll just hide myself so you can see it. They put a little copyright thing right in the corner here. So anyway, that's when this picture was taken. But I do like this one. This one's cute. Just hanging out with Alpha. Anyway, I've taken up enough of folks' time. I think. I usually only stream for a couple hours. So yeah. I'm not sure what the results of this are going to look like. I'm interested to see if streaming more often actually helps me out in the future. I think right now we might just be running into like figuring out time slots, and also we've got the holidays happening, so people are probably just busy. But thank you to everyone who did hang out with me. Thank you, as always, to my favorite human, and I will see you all again soon. Probably not tomorrow, because we've managed to burn through all the story stuff. But I will be back on Sunday with some more Final Fantasy IX. We may be able to wrap on that, and then Monday will be maybe the end of Amori. We'll see how much more we have to go on that one. I think we're pretty much at the end, though. So yeah. See you again soon. Okay, bye.